Coast Guard video shows the exhausted men being hoisted out of the Gulf after 28 hours lost at sea.
Ba người Việt á, 28 tiếng ở dưới nước để cá mập tấn công. Đó, ba anh người Việt đó.
Near Empire, Louisiana. But rough seas capsized their boat, leaving them stranded. Luân Nguyễn shared a video of himself in the water, wearing a bright orange
Cái mập mà nó cắn cái
life vest
phao
as
đó.
Sơn Nguyễn clung to an ice chest. Their friend Phong Lê floating miles away.
Vậy một ông một mai cách hai ông kia.
Boats and air crews combed the area through Saturday night. But it wasn't until Sunday when this Google Maps picture showing the men's approximate location was sent to the Coast Guard. Miraculously, Lee's text went through his friend back home, who shared it with rescuers. But it was missing one vital piece of information, the exact coordinates.
And so we were able to take that picture from the screenshot and using kind of geolocation and orienting ourselves to the map.
And within an hour, they found that exhausted, dehydrated, and
vậy một
to
ông
one
nó
of the
bị
men's hands,
nó cắn kìa.
alive.
Có một ông đang thân nhiệt hạ. Hai anh kể lại kìa.
Good morning, both of you. We're so happy that you're here. You're sunburned, but you're both okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we can't believe it. We're just remembering when your boat was sinking. You
Chúc mà giờ được lên news.
Grab some things. What were the things you grabbed?
Oh, the minute we saw the water take, like the back of the boat started taking on water, I knew it right then and there. Put on your life vest. Get your life vest on. Everybody put their life vest on. Just get your life vest on.
I mean, you fished there before. You're used to Gulf waters. They're unpredictable. Was there any reason to see this coming on?
No.
What happened?
Well, we had the boat tied off to the oil rig, and just like I was saying, it's like the perfect storm for the perfect accident. You know, we had it tied to the front. The waves was crashing, and then the waves was getting worse and worse, and it was picking us up, and the back of the boat was dipping into the water, and we didn't know. We was just fishing. We was having a good time. By the time we turned around and looked at the back of the boat, it was already taking on a lot of water.
So y'all are old friends. You've been together, friends since you're like 10, 11 years old. You're used to fishing. So now you're in the water. You got your life vests on. You got a cooler that's got some water and a little bit of fruit in it, I guess. There must have been a point where it's hours on end. How did you keep your spirits up to think maybe someone's going to come for us?
Well, we didn't. Our goal was basically to get to the oil rig, push as hard as we could. With our little makeshift raft, we just kept trying to push toward the oil rig.
What was the raft? You tied a couple
two ice chests together with my bandana. Every time I go fishing, I wear a bandana. You know, because I lose a hat every time.
So you tied it up?
Yeah.
And you thought you were going to float to the oil rig and someone was going to find you?
We was going to push there. Every oil rig has some kind of phone or something on there. So we figured we can get on there, we can make a distress call.
I mean, it's just incredible. And while you're doing it, hours upon hours go on. Then night falls.
Night
falls. Very fun. What was it like clinging to those coolers in the middle of the night?
Cái anh kia cái cổ bị cắn.
Good thing there's a full moon out, so we had light. But as far as
không bị
we couldn't barely see anything, so we just drifted at night.
At one point, Phong, you were going to swim off. You thought you could make it. You saw a boat. You were going off, and you and your friend, who's not here but is recovering, you were in the water. And you were confronted with sharks. We have a picture of this life vest that a shark actually chopped right through. What was happening?
Cái áo phao kìa.
The shark hit the life vest, and I tried to push him off. Wouldn't go away, so I jabbed him in his eyes.
With your hand?
My fingers, like this.
Put your thumbs in?
Put my thumbs in his eyes, and he took off.
Oh.
Yeah, got a couple scars, but you know.
They were not only shark-infested waters, they were jellyfish-infested waters. The night you described, it sounds hellish to me. What was it like?
15 to 20 minutes, you were constantly being stung by jellyfish. And it wasn't small.
They were the big ones?
Yeah, so in the middle of the night, I woke up with a jellyfish this big in my lap.
Oh.
What did you say to each other in that long night?
The crazy thing, we didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about it. We were just trying to hold it. It was cold. It was very cold. So we were just trying to stay warm. Trying to hold each other, stay warm.
So you have a cell phone. It has 3% battery, almost nothing.
Well, it had 5% battery.
5%, okay.
I wasn't thinking of anything. I decided that I told the guys that I have to do it.
Yeah.
I have to do it. It's our last chance.
Yeah.
So I made the trek to the shrimp boat.
Yeah.
It's 4 to 5 miles away.
Yeah.
So I just swam out there, and when I got close to the shrimp boat, maybe within a mile, I saw the smoke come up, and it went in the opposite
The
direction.
shrimp boat left. So you had your phone. You only had a 5% battery, and you only had time for probably one text. What was your text?
Well, I opened up my phone, and then that's when
Điện thoại còn có 2%.
Can you believe you got a signal right out there in the middle of
Cách
nowhere?
chưa?
I didn't have no signal, but out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, I had a signal.
Yeah. Oh,
This is the actual
let me see
phone.
that phone.
In
We
that
got a
waterproof case.
Oh,
So you're holding it up, you're in it, you still have your flotation device. You have your waterproof case, you see that shrimp boat you were swimming through disappear into the horizon. You hold up your
this
phone.
phone.
I just opened up to see my location. I opened up my Apple Maps, and it showed me where I was at. And I just screenshot it, and then all the text messages started coming in when I hit turn off the airplane mode.
Well, that was the moment, Phong, because somehow that message got to your friend got it to the Coast Guard.
I text them. I
Incredible.
just hurry up and text them, and then the minute I text them, I sent them. I said, I'm floating out to sea. My boat sank.
Well, you know what? You know those guys who saved you? Did you get a chance to say thank you to the Coast Guard?
Yes.
Well, would you like to do it one more time?
Thanks cho mấy người
You know what?
cứu người ta mới
They want
định
to say
hướng được.
thank you. Come on in.
Còn anh nữa.
We've got
Cái này đội cứu.
Chief Andrew Stone and Lieutenant Katie Caraway.
Mấy người này được chắc còn anh trong bệnh viện, tại một cái anh nữa anh bị hydrate, giống như là thân nhiệt đó, bị hạ rồi chắc.
Have a seat, guys. Come on in. Scoot on over.
Come on in here, Andrew. So Captain Keefe was coordinating. We have Lieutenant Caraway, who was in the chopper, correct? And Mr. Stone Anderson, you were in the boat.
Yes, ma'am.
What is a moment? I mean, you trained for this, and here you are. You saved these 2, 3 people. What does it mean to you to be sitting here?
Wow, mấy người này cứu được 3 anh này.
Here in the eyes again. He was the one that we picked up initially out of the water, and what saved their lives is these prepared mariners. You guys had those life jackets. You tied 2 coolers together to remain afloat, for almost 30 hours, and that's just incredible. And we feel great to bring you guys home to your family.
I heard y'all cheering. I was out of it, but I was like, y'all was happy.
Andrew, how did you find them? What was their condition when you came across them?
So we found them. The fixed-wing aircraft overhead actually gave us a position to search. They said, hey, they're about 200 yards off your bow, so that's where we went. And we saw them pretty quickly. Saw them floating with ice chests and stuff.
Để định hướng là cái
We were able to get them out of the water very quickly. They were very tired, sunburned, dehydrated stuff, but we were able to get them and bring them home. And it's like it's one of the things that
sunburn. Vừa
It's one of the
nước
reasons
vừa
why I
nắng
joined
đó,
Coast
bởi
Guard.
vì cháy
I
da.
love this branch because we're able to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, and being able to see him alive and recovering, like it's awesome.
Lynn, your eyes are telling the story right now. What are you feeling in this moment?
Yeah.
Cảm động.
I just remember him picking me up, putting me out the water. It's like, wow, we made it.
You made it. Wow.
Tưởng chết rồi.
That's pretty cool.
Quite a feeling of relief when we got to call their families and say, hey, we picked them up. They're in the helicopter. They're relatively okay. They're headed back
Gia đình
to
mừng lắm.
hospital, and you guys can meet them there. Definitely a once in a lifetime.
I was about to say, Captain, this is a once in a lifetime. So many times the Coast Guard valiantly searches for survivors and doesn't find them. And here, because they were experienced mariners and knew what to do, and because of your experience, we have a happy ending here.
Absolutely. We have happy ending. A lot of folks were involved, and about 30 people were involved, and it's so awesome to be here to kind of convey everyone's thoughts and prayers and good wishes and channel that in the moment when we got to call your family members and say, hey, we found them. And
So you were the one who was in touch with Sam the whole time.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, this is a beautiful reunion. Thank you guys for everything you do. Y'all are incredible. I'm sorry I have your phone.
Cái phone còn có mấy bà xem thách được, định vị được. Nói chung cái anh áo đen này cũng giỏi á.
Thank you so much.
Trước sự sống chết mà.
Okay, over to Craig. Over to you.
That was beautiful. What a reunion.
Okay.
Way to go, Coast Guard.
Thôi, đây là chuyện mà ba anh bị cứu. ở giống một cá mập. Ok, bye.